Hi, everybody. I thought I'd go ahead and give you guys a video as a review for the history of photography. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Um, Normally, if we were in class, I'd basically ask you to just follow along with me, with the slideshow. Tomorrow, we're going to have a quiz on this, and it's going to be a timed quiz. The majority of the quiz is going to be identification. Basically, I would just like you to know who took the photograph. There's a couple of them that I'm going to want you to know the context for and some specific information about them as well. So, this is a graphic that I asked you all to fill in on your notes. And basically, I would like you to know, I looked at your notes and I noticed that some of you just put like physics. I kind of wanted you to write down that the fact that, like, for instance, the camera obscura was part of that physics and it's been around for a long time since, 300 BC. And then we have chemistry. The daguerreotype was a big part of that because they discovered that if you put silver iodine on a plate, you will be able to record the image forever. Engineering, the brownie was a big part of that, and so were the plates. And then finally, artists finally, once they had a camera to their disposal, the brownie, and a variety of other ones too, then artists got a hold of it and really changed the art scene to let them, start creating and being more original with the photographs, not just landscapes and portraits. Okay, the biggest question with who invented photography, it was a process. It was a long process, and not one particular person invented photography. The camera obscura means darkroom, and it was a precursor to the camera, and it's been around for a very long time. Nicephore Niepce created this photograph, and it is considered to be the oldest and first photograph, permanent photograph on a plate, and it took 8 hours to expose. Jacques-Louis Mande Daguerre was really pretty much the inventor of commercialized photography, meaning that, he was the first person to commercially produce a photograph, and he made the daguerreotypes. So, we basically knew what our great great grandparents looked like, because this is way back in the 1800s. This is the oldest photograph of a person. This is a daguerreotype. And what we have is a shoe shine boy and his client right here. And there's a lot of people walking down this boulevard in Paris, but we can't see them because they're moving and there's motion blur. These are examples of daguerreotypes of famous people. The brownie. I would like you to know that the brownie is the first commercially produced camera. And this changed the face of photography forever, and hence the snapshot was invented. So that's what I want you to know about the brownie. Alfred Stieglitz is known to be the father of photography because he really brought photography to the United States from Europe. He traveled back and forth. What we're looking at here is a boat, and you have people in the upper class and you have people in the lower class, and then you have this gangplank that is literally separating the first class from the second class. And basically these are immigrants. These are all European immigrants. But there was certainly tensions during the early 1900s. And this image eloquently records that there was a strong tension between those that have and those that have nots, and it's not a whole lot different today. All right, so pictorialist photography, if you remember, is when they painted on their photographs. This is actually a pictorialist photograph of Alfred Stieglitz, which is ironic because he hated that stuff. He did not believe in pictorialist photographs. He thought it was stupid because he was a straight photographer, and he took this photographer, Paul Strand, under his wing. And he wanted Paul Strand to, or he made Paul Strand